Ain't you and Wild supposed to be
May
recording?
24th. May 24th, 2025. Tampa, Florida, Saturday night main event. This show was full of nothing but commercials. Dear God. Oh my God, bro. 2 hours of the show felt like 8. The hell was going on? I get it. We have to run ads for revenue, network, all that stuff. And I get that. But y'all was running ads every 5 seconds. I swear to God, match will start 2 minutes in. All right, here's this ad right quick. We barely got to see any of the show. I swear we saw like 30 minutes of footage. There's no way. No way at all. How'd you feel about the show overall?
I'm just here because ain't nobody else here.
That's hilarious.
Bro, I don't want to talk about this fucking show, bro.
Is it because Cody came back? Is that the reason?
Fuck that. Yo, don't even say his name, bro. Fuck this nigga, man. You know what? No, fuck that, dog. I blame everybody, bro. I blame all these motherfuckers, man. Because y'all wanted this shit. Y'all wanted this fucking Cody nigga, bro. That nigga does nothing. So sick of this nigga, man. Whatever, bro.
Hey, I feel you. I feel you 100%. Hey, Cody's trash.
You know, y'all got him doing shit. He ain't supposed to be fucking doing. What the fuck is John Cena supposed to be doing with Jake? You know what?
We'll get back. We'll get back to Kudo Crash now a little later. He got some more for y'all. Let's start out with the beginning of the show. CM Punk, Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. Tag team match. All right. So they've built up this match in the coming weeks. You know, they had their interactions, their battles, their brawls, and all that. So culminated into this tag team match. I'd like to say I like the match, but at the same time, I only got to see 10 minutes of it because ads everywhere. But from what I saw, they started out the gate immediately with throwing hands. I think like 4 out of the 5 matches on this show started out with somebody attacking the person before the bell rang. But yeah, they started out the gate throwing hands, going stupid, and they would immediately go to commercial break after Braun Breaker does his apron dive onto, who was it, Sammy? Sammy on the outside, or was it Punk? I don't know. He dives on one of them. I think it was Sammy. But yeah, it was okay from what I saw. And then eventually something happens on the outside that surprised me. Didn't surprise most people, but surprised me personally. Big Bronson Reed is back. Just completely annihilates CM Punk through a barricade. And Sammy gets speared by Braun, and that's GG's. Bronson Reed gets up on the apron, gets into the ring. Braun Breaker pulls down his straps like he's about to fight, and then Seth comes right past him and hugs Bronson Reed. They all embrace. They all tapped in. Just full-on celebration because Bronson Reed is now a part of this new, whatever the hell you want to call him, because I don't think they got a name yet. For those out there who are like, hey, Bronson Reed was giving Seth this work shortly before he joined the Bloodline against Roman in that War Games match. So why is Seth F with this nigga? Well, exactly what I just said about like 2 seconds ago. Bronson Reed was siding with Solo and them boys against Roman and the rest of them. And we know Seth hates Roman with a passion. We know Seth hates CM Punk with a passion. So, hey, enemy of my enemy is my friend. Bronson Reed, come join the club. Come join the faction. Let's do it. CM Punk tries to attack Paul Heyman after, and, well, let's just say it didn't end well for the guy. Yeah, just death. I wish he had did it like 5 more times, to be honest with you. But, yeah, how you feel about Bronson Reed joining the new faction? I know you don't F with Seth, but are you cool with him joining the faction, or do you think that he should have joined back with the Bloodline with Solo and them on SmackDown?
I mean, Bronson could have just been a singles person, but whatever. They already got another big dude over there, Pauls. I mean, he was a surprise because nobody expected Bronson to come back. Nobody said anything. It didn't leak out, so it was an actual surprise when he showed up. As far as him joining the faction, I don't care because I don't care about the faction because I don't like Seth. They're still gonna need to explain it, even though I don't really care about the explanation because I don't care about Seth. It's whatever. Him and Braun Breaker can fuck up some shit. That would be cool. That's probably the only part about this faction that I like. So
okay, no, I feel you. Personally, the faction's direction doesn't have an end point, so it kind of just feels like they're just doing stuff every week. So hopefully, hopefully going forward, they have a full-on plan for everybody set up. But as you said, it might just be more of a tag team setup in terms of Braun Breaker and Bronson going forward. Because I could say Seth has something to do with the world title, but later on, Jey Uso goes in a different direction. So yeah, there's that. After this, we had Chelsea Green versus Zelina Vega, I believe. Yeah, okay. So let me just get my words out, just straightforward to everybody. Zelina Vega as United States champion is garbage. Now, is that all her fault? No, of course not. It's not all her fault. You know, Triple H could do a whole lot better by putting some production behind her, doing anything for her besides putting her up against Chelsea Green and the rest of her people, pairing her with Michin and B-Fab. You could do a bunch of other things with her, but he has her stuck in one small corner of this roster, and it's sad because it makes me want to just see her without that belt and put her right next to Andrade and run that again. Because this whole her as U.S. champion thing, disgusting. Chelsea Green got kneed in the face because Zelina couldn't do a 619 to save her life, and kneed Chelsea in the face, and she was like bleeding all over the place. Yeah, it just look, y'all, look. This whole experiment we got going on, it's done. I'm done. I'm done looking at it. I'm done watching it. SmackDown last night, trash. I just, bro. I know I'm all over the place, but like Triple H, bro, like you're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me, man. You got me like fully embracing AEW because you can't book a single show to save your life. Like I'm being real. Like you've got me fully embracing AEW. I gotta like represent AEW with a badge on my chest because you can't book a show to save your life. I was glazing you, Triple H. I was full on glazing. I was like, yo, Triple H is the nigga. He gonna book us into greatness like he did in NXT. You know, you the GOAT and all this stuff. And just for you to give me what you've been giving me the past almost 2 years, you got to be stopped. You have to be stopped because this is getting ridiculous. We're skipping over this match. Zelina won. Who cares? It doesn't matter. What do we get next? Oh yeah, we got Jesus Christ. We got John Cena versus R-Truth. Yo, R-Truth. We say it all the time, and we're gonna say it again. It's a national treasure and needs to be protected at all costs. This man Cena comes out first, and I'm like, why is Cena out here first? Why are your champions coming out first? The hell's wrong with y'all? But then Truth comes out, and you hear the same music play. Man comes out fully from top to bottom, dressed in Cena clothing, except, you know, with the edited merch, you know what I'm saying? Ron Cena, you know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Man did the full entrance and everything. And honestly, this match could have went like an extra, like maybe 5 minutes at least, but they kind of wanted to like rush through it, and I still liked it for what it was. Like I enjoyed it. You know, there's some people out there that probably still hate Cena and his heel trope that he got going on right now. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. As long as Cody Rhodes is a champion, I could care less. Cena can do whatever the hell he wants. So Cena is gonna use the belt, and it seems like he's about to have a heart by passing the ref the title. And Truth's gonna go over to dap him up. Cena hits him with a low blow. F you, and we out of there. And then grabs the title at the end of the match and still hits him upside the head with it. And then leaves, and everyone's chanting "Thank you, Cena" on the way out. Did you enjoy this match? Did you like what was going on? How'd you feel about it?
Yeah, this is the best match for me on the card. It was the one I was most engaged with, most to have fun with, just because they need to make bank off of that shirt, bro. Like I need people to buy that shirt. That's hilarious, bro. R-Truth is just get that dude a title run, man.
Man.
Yeah, he earned it, man. Give him a title run, man. Still holding out hope. Maybe we get a tag team title run before Cena calls it quits, but we'll see.
That'd be cool. That would add some excitement to the tag division. That's extremely lacking right now. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with Cena doing all the side quests before he gets up out of here. So if he has to be a tag team champion with R-Truth, I'm here for it. All right, let's see what we got. What we got next? I believe we got Drew Mackey and Damian Priest. Yeah, steel cage match. They ran the promo for that. Went to ad, came back, talked a little more. Went to ad, probably I think, and then Priest came out. It was a lot going. There was a lot of ads on the show, people. Just too many ads. For Christ's sake, this was my match of the night. Personally, I didn't go into the show thinking it was gonna be match of the night for me, but they started wild, and as I said before the match even started, they started going crazy, and these two were just murdering each other out the gate, bringing the steel chair in. And I talked about it before that people need to start using steel chairs instead of just like going for the I'm slapping you on your back with the steel chair. Priest grabs Drew and puts the chair on his throat and then slams the chair down. Like, do stuff like that. Do like, you don't have to always just slam the chair on people's backs. You can do something different, and I like that. Do that. We get a superplex at some point from Drew, and then a Claymore. Priest kicks out, and then Drew had Priest's head next to a chair that was wedged in between the turnbuckles. Was going to go for another Claymore, hit the chair. Priest hits him with the chair, then hits him with the South of Heaven. And instead of going for the pin, Priest decides to grab the other chair, put it under Drew's head, and they hit him with the concerto, homage to Edge, his former leader, before they took him out and killed him. But yeah, hits him with the concerto, and then walks out of the steel cage for the victory. Now, Jesse Ventura was going nuts on commentary, like, "Hey, yo, what the hell going on? This man just went off walking out the cage, like, yes, Jesse, he can leave the cage and win that way. Yes, he can. All right, twin, that's how that works." But I mess with that. I some people probably would have preferred a different ending. I mess with him leaving the cage and winning off of that, like just leaving him dead there in the ring. So yeah, I talked about it before. Priest needed something to elevate himself back up, because as soon as he went to SmackDown, for some reason he was just downgraded completely. So this doesn't hurt Drew at all. Taking the loss, this elevates Priest now. So hey, kudos to them. And Drew might have to take time. I don't know. Someone mentioned something about his neck being injured or something.
Yeah, he can't turn his head fully right, I think.
Yeah, Drew should probably take some nice time off and pull back up before SummerSlam if he can. Yeah, but he deserves it. He's been carrying some of this show on his back for a while now. So yeah, take some time off. But how'd you feel about this match?
Hey man, I love a good crash out, man. It was good. I like Priest. I like Drew. I know that they're gonna just go out and just brawl, and especially in a cage match, you need that physicality. And they introduced the chairs, and yeah, that concerto was fucking sick. So I ain't seen that in a while. So yeah, it's good that WWE can still do shit like that, and not just, hit him in the back a couple times and that's it. It was good to see stuff like that.
Oh, that's true. Hey, bring the violence. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for much. Bring some violence to the TV screen. Okay, so we get a backstage segment before the main event with Jey Uso walking, and then he has an encounter with John Cena. And Cena he points out to Cena, "Hey, last time I saw you, I eliminated you at the Rumble." It seems like, yeah, you're right. That's true. Which leads me to say this now. The next time I see you, let's hope it's not different as well, because it'd be crazy if by the end of my tenure, this championship will be gone. And at the same time, it'd be crazy if the world title's on a YouTuber. Then wrestling will really be dead then. So I'll keep my eye real close on this main event. So if Cena's trying to ruin wrestling, then what better way to do it than to put the belt on somebody that everybody hates and for me to disappear with this title? What better way to ruin wrestling than doing that? So we get to this main event, right? Jey Uso comes out first for whatever reason. He's a champion. Yeeting with the crowd. We don't even get to see the full celebration, not celebration, but entrance, because they have to run another ad for some reason. We get back. Logan Paul comes out. See what I would have done, right? See, everybody tonight has been attacking everybody before the bells rang. What I would have did was, if he had Jey Uso coming out first, what I would have did was Logan Paul would have been in the crowd somewhere, waiting for Jey to come down them stairs and then punch him in the face. I would have did something like that. But no, we're not doing that, apparently. We can't have fun. Coming back from ad break, Logan Paul's in the ring, bell rings. They get like a couple moves off before they run into the ad break. But Logan Paul's on top at that point, because he hit a blockbuster from the top, then hit a kip up, and was stunting for the gram. That's what they do here. They aura farm. And we're going to talk about aura farming a little later, because Soul told me to bring something up during the show, and I'm going to make sure I bring it up. But yeah, we get some more spots going. Logan Paul hits his knockout punch at some point. Jey kicks out regardless. And then Jey eventually, I believe he hits the spear, and I think he's going for the pin. And they have an angle where like the referee's body's half outside the ring. I see the crowd reacting, so I'm like, somebody's coming out. And then it's John Cena pulling the ref out the ring. Gets in the ring, start wailing on Jey. And I'm like, okay, I mess with this. I wonder who's coming out to assist Jey in this problem. I hope it's his brother or somebody else of any kind of importance. Unfortunately, it was not. It was Cody. We got this Cena face. When Cody's music hit, it was hilarious. It was extremely hilarious. But out comes Trash Cody, American Nightmare, as he sprints to the ring and as he beats Cena with like 5 punches and then a crossroads. And then Jey Uso, super kick to Logan, Uso splash, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and that was not the end of it, because by the end, Cody grabs a mic and he's like, enough, with a TH at the end. And he's like, you got Logan and I got my best friend Jey Uso. and we're gonna face you guys at Money in the Bank. Woohoo! And then on NBC Network, Characters Welcome, all that happens. Okay, so let me start by saying, first things first. Let's start from the top. Cody Rhodes returns. So Saul told me to bring this up. Triple H loves to do this one thing, and AEW was criticized for an opposite version of it. AEW, in its early stages, from like, we're going to say from its beginning, from 2019 to 2021 or 2, I believe, AEW liked to debut farm. They like to debut a bunch of people, because this was during the time where WWE was like just like releasing people and people were leaving. So AEW was just bringing them in, and they were doing like debut farming, bringing people in like that. You know, Triple H likes to return farm and let niggas return. Had it with Bronson Reed already tonight, and we just got it here with Cody with return farm. They're gonna do it with Roman at some point and return farm with him, just so they're like, oh my god, guys, cinema. Yeah. So Triple H, look, I get it. You're not good at this booking thing, apparently. I thought you were. I had all the faith in the world. I thought you were. You're not. Stop. Just stop. Cody Rhodes is just not it, man. Like, we've tried to tell you this for like years now, and you seem to not get it. But Cody Rhodes is not it. Not even the slightest. This dude disappears after losing that Mania. This man talked about he was the workhorse. He's all these things. This man loses the belt and disappears for an entire month. You telling me he couldn't show up on any show and like do a match or do anything, cut a promo, say anything, or do nothing? Like, he couldn't just show up at any point. He had to wait till now to show up. He had to take a month off, disappear, and just do that. Okay, sure. All right, Cody, hypocrite, trash. All right, cool. Put him to the side. Why in the world is Jey Uso, your world champion, by the way, world champion? Okay, world champion. Why in the world is Jey Uso getting in a feud with John Cena, the WWE champion? Tell me that. Why is this happening? Why is this a thing? Why are we doing this? Especially at Money in the Bank, specifically. Why are we doing that right here? What's the purpose of this? What's the end goal of this? Remember I mentioned before about Seth's group not having a meeting or having anything to do? It'd have been nice had Seth got some way involved in something with either of these people, you know, because it's a different belt for him to go after or something to do. But you kind of like now shoehorned him to the back of the room. Now it's just these guys having something to do while Seth's group is now just fodder. It's just to the side, because they're gonna do some tag. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have to do some tag team stuff, since that Raw tag team division sucks. But the world titles, we just don't. No image for that. We're gonna be building towards a tag team match at Money in the Bank. That's what we're going with this. What do you get out of this? What are you gonna do? Cody versus Cena at SummerSlam? Is that where you're going with this? Because if so, that's disgusting. What is happening right now? What are these shows? What are these weekly shows? What are these pay-per-views that we have going on? What is going on? Somebody tell me something. Somebody, please. Somebody, anybody. Kudo, can you try to explain any of this? Like, does any of this make any sense to you?
WWE hasn't made sense to me since the final 3 count at WrestleMania 40.
I'm not even trying to hate. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to tune into a wrestling show during the week and have it make some kind of sense to me. But I'm trying to tune in, and it's not working. It's not.
I was having a good Saturday. I was chilling. I was eating. Cena came out. I was like, oh, man, Cena's here to ruin wrestling, man. It's great. And here come this nigga. And just fucked up my whole look. I apologize to anybody listening if I sound so gloomy. But y'all did this, bro. Y'all pushed Cody to the forefront. And now it's just like, what are we doing? Why are we having a tag match at Money in the Bank and none of the big titles are going to be defended on that show?
Your big titles are in a tag team match.
Like, Survivor Series is a couple months down the way. If y'all want to do champion versus champion, it's cool. But we could have got Jay and Goon at Money in the Bank instead of on Raw the next night. Cena, y'all want to do Cody? Y'all love Cody. Cody could have faced Cena at Money in the Bank. So you know what?
You could have ran both of those. You could have ran Goon versus Jay at Money in the Bank and Cena versus Cody at Money in the Bank. And you know what? Whoever wins the briefcase, here's you. You have both of them co-main event. And whoever wins the briefcase, you never know who they're cashing in on. That keeps the surprise going. But no, we're having a tag team match with them niggas. I
think I'm going to skip the month of June. I'm going to wait till Roman comes back and see what he do. Because that's where I'm at. Because obviously nothing entertaining or important happens when he's off on hiatus. So none of this shit really fucking matters. Maybe if Roman come back, maybe if The Rock come back, we'll see what it do. Maybe if Travis Scott come back with The Fiend, we'll see what happens. But man, I'm about to call it quits.
I'm not asking for much. If you made it this far in the video, I'm glad you stuck around to hear this rant that we got going on here. But You need to hear this. The IWC, the world needs to hear this. I'm just a guy speaking into a microphone on his laptop, in his crib, on YouTube. I'm just speaking into a mic. And I can tell you this right now. I could book a better show than Triple H ever booked in the past 2 years of his entire life. And I don't say that as a joke. I say that as a challenge. I say that as I'm sticking my whole chest out when I say that. I'd go book for book with Triple H right now. I tell that man, hey, nigga, give me a whole month to book, and I'll book better than you ever did in your past 2 years booking. I swear to God, I put that on my mama's food, my mama's life, my own life. I put down everything. I put down Kudo and his entire life. I swear to God, I can't tune in to Monday Night Raw and SmackDown without wondering to myself, is this show going to be garbage? I know SmackDown going to be garbage. I know SmackDown 100% going to be garbage. 3 hours of trash. That's what you be getting on SmackDown. But Raw be hit or miss. Raw, you have to be like, is it going to be cooking today? I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see what the advertised card is. Okay, some mid. All right, let's hope for some better. SmackDown, you just know you're going to get trash. You just know you're getting trash. Last night, shouts out to my guy Bray Wyatt. Hashtag Bray Day. RIP to my nigga. But the Wyatt 6 pull up last night, and they blow out the candle for Bray. And I got this nigga suspicion. We ain't never gonna see them niggas again. Like, I think Triple H was like, hey man, it's Bray's birthday. All right, bet. Here you go. Yeah, I can go out. Y'all can go out and have a little fun. And that's it. That's all we giving y'all. You're not getting nothing else. You're not gonna get nothing cool. You're not gonna get nothing fun. You're not gonna get anything interesting. You're just gonna get the same boring shows with Mia Yim, B-Fab, Chelsea Green, same niggas, LA Knight, same trash. Same trash every week. That's all you getting. You don't get nothing else. Same thing with Raw. Raw, you gonna get this. You don't get the same. You know, Seth come out there. He gonna laugh into the mic with Bronson and old boy Braun. And they all they're gonna do is gonna run into the tag team division, maybe mid card, because they ain't got no world title fight for it, because John Cena gonna be dealing with Jey Uso apparently, so we ain't gonna have nothing to go anything with that. And then you got the women's belt, right? You got Rhea still roaming around Io like a shark, because she eventually gonna come attack her for that at some point. What are we doing? Is there no other women on SmackDown besides Mia Yim and B-Fab? There's about like a plethora of women on NXT. A plethora. Hell no. Nah. Y'all playing games with me. Hell no. Take this off the screen. Nah, I'm putting this full screen right here. There's a plethora, an abundance, a bunch, a lot of women on NXT. You can snatch 5 of them hoes up and put them on SmackDown. What are we doing? This ain't like Vince and Triple H anymore, where we don't know what the hell Vince gonna do. It's you and Sean, Triple H. You can tell Sean, hey, you got 80 women down there. I'm taking 5 of them and I'm putting them on SmackDown. Apparently you don't want that. Apparently you don't want to have good booking either. Apparently you don't want to do nothing good. Apparently we just gonna have to be here and watching trash for the rest of our life. That's what we're gonna be doing. When CM Punk cut that promo, the pipe bomb, it was like, it sucks that we get the same trash with his doofus son-in-law. I was like, nah, man, NXT kind of cooking. You know what I'm saying? And NXT kind of cooking, sir. I don't know what you're talking about, twin. When Triple H take it was going to be lit. Nah, this is what he meant. This is what CM Punk meant. This is exactly what he meant. That's crazy. Man predicted the whole future. This is wild. These shows suck. And this Saturday Night Main Event could have been something, but it's not, because it ended with trash with Cody. I ain't watching NXT tomorrow night, because AEW gonna be on, and I'm gonna watch that. And I bet y'all gonna be like, oh, he AEW fan. I don't give a F, nigga. F y'all niggas. Sick of all y'all dirty niggas. Man, turn this all off. Turn this TV off. F y'all niggas. We out. F y'all.
Anyway. On USA, characters welcome.